Owner and proprietor of True Wrestling, Sean McLaughlin, coming out and making sure the crowd is hot.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can't do that with a bad knee or a good knee. He did like the 11
I have one
or something.
question. Who's ready to get crazy?
Did he just pick his nose?
I think he had a toothpick in his mouth, Paul.
My name is
hoping.
Sean Andrews, and I will be your host for this evening. Are you guys ready for the
Round of
first
applause
match?
for Sean Andrews. All right.
Of course.
I said, are you guys ready for the first match? We're gonna open things up with a good old-fashioned tag team match.
He's killing me.
We're all dying. We're all dying, Paul.
Oh, and that music can only mean one person coming out to the ring. George Kittle's illegitimate son. That might be Tommy Boy Floyd.
Man, it's bitter cold outside in Plains, PA, but the card is hot in here. That's all we really need. Starting off with Tommy Boy Floyd. Crowd's excited. Gentlemen in front of me got a King Diamond hoodie on. That's all I need to see.
Absolutely. What a great night for wrestling here on a night at the beautiful True Hill in the heart of Hudson, PA/Plains. You can put in your GPS. By Dominic's Cafe, place good for pizza around here. What a great way to spend your Friday night. Paul Ball alongside Pete DeLong. Our producer, John, to the immediate left.
Hey,
It's all the boys are here. Jeff Carden, Aaron on soundboard. Where else would you rather be tonight?
We got the All-Stars out in full effect here. Tommy Boy Floyd, thanks for the crowd, pal. Thanks for the house.
And his tag team partner.
Now I have a little inside information here. I've been told that Tommy Boy Floyd
Making his way
this
to the
past
ring
weekend won
from
a poker
Cockeysville,
tournament,
Maryland.
and Sean the boss
George
allowed him to pick
Godzilla.
his tag team partner of his choice. And here we go.
It's all energy. The king of Breaux, Keller.
With the homage to Rocco's Modern Life on the back of his trunks there, Breaux Keller, a crowd favorite.
Such a talented athlete, All-American collegiate athlete, track star at nearby Kutztown University. And he has turned his talents and hugs to everybody. Tom Floyd wanted to feel involved getting in there.
Tommy Boy Floyd's energy is infectious. That's the only word I can come up with.
And their opponents.
I was thinking malfeasance. That's the wrongful doing by anyone that would dress him. How about these two guys?
Residing from their bachelor pad in Hightstown, Pennsylvania.
I'll tell you what, someone needs to bite him
The
a
team
cup.
of
I'm sick of them
hydrated
drinking out of that.
athletes.
They belong to Planet Fitness. They'd be
Greatness
thrown out.
at
You're not allowed to drink
its
bottles
greatest,
like that.
Sage Matthews.
Well, listen, if
This
Leonard
is
Kenny has taught me anything, the
DawgNation!
bottom inch of a bottle of beer is all spit, so I can't imagine what the bottom of a gallon jug of water is.
And that is the DawgNation coming out. Should be an interesting opening matchup here tonight at True Wrestling.
That's right. The crowd loves to hate DawgNation. However, don't count them out. These guys are talented, like it or not. And I'm just hoping that Keller and Tommy Boy Floyd don't take it too lightly and lose themselves in the fun. Find themselves looking up at the lights.
I'll tell you what, Sage Matthews joined me about a year ago on commentary. And I still remember that every day, every time I hear him scream. He screamed in the microphone for a whole match. That's what he did.
I do remember that before, when I knew I was going to be coming on and joining you on commentary, I decided to listen to some of your stuff, and I vividly remember.
Thank you for coming and saving us.
Happy to help, Paul Bo. And showed a little quid pro quo there, since it's a hot term in the media right now. We'll see it in wrestling. And I'm definitely using it in the wrong context, but we'll still go with it. Whatever. How about tit for tat?
And Matthews and Clayball getting booed. Oh, who wouldn't clap for Top Flight? Seriously.
I'll call it tit for tat as long as IWTV doesn't censor me. By the way, if you're watching on IWTV, welcome. If this is your first foray into true wrestling, this is an excellent starting point, a jumping on point, if you will. However, you can go back and watch an entire treasure trove of true wrestling shows in our back catalog. Enjoy. And then tell your friends to sign up using True20 to get yourself 20 free days of IWTV.
In the True Wrestling Archive.
That's right.
Every match is archived since we've been doing it here. And looks like Keller and Alan Clayball going to start it off wearing the hat, collar and elbow tie-up. In that rear switch there, Keller trying to power his way out. Nice move, reverses it there.
And I got to shake my head every time I see it with Clayball wearing his hat into the ring. I mean, it always eventually comes off, but man, just come on.
Breaux showing that amateur background now.
And it turned, Breaux Keller now taking that, the aforementioned hat, and wearing it himself now. Clayball turns himself outside.
Winding up that arm on a much bigger Keller, trying to control the body into that hammer lock.
Keller keeping the legs out, though.
Yep, going to take a seat, rolls over, rolls through, stands back up, reverses it. Great move by Breaux.
Right into wrist control now. Now Clayball showing skill as well.
Oh, I did a side headlock. Breaux's going to try to shoot him off if he can get that momentum.
Wrenching it in, you can see him kind of lifting the ear off of the side of Keller's head. Got him tight. Oh, now turns it around.
Sends him for the ride. Drop down by Clayball.
What? Tommy Boy Floyd on the inside. Oh, now.
Oh, look at this. Roll from behind.
Not the legal man.
Good eyes by the ref. That's referee Dan in there, right?
That's right.
Can't see from here.
Oh! And turns him around for the same. Big atomic drop from Tommy Boy Floyd off the ropes. Nice.
Big clothesline by Floyd. He's feeling it here tonight.
Now Matthews in for the first time. Misses with that winding clothesline. Ooh.
Jaw-jacker there. Floyd now saddling up the horses.
Oof.
Side splash by Tommy Boy Floyd. Into the corner. Here comes Breaux Keller.
Oh, man. Impressive.
Double drop kick, double knees. Did he get the knees or did he get the legs? I couldn't see from here.
I think he got a couple of boots right to the chest of Sage Matthews as he comes together with his tag team partner on the outside for a little bit of a moment of respite.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't look like Tommy Boy Floyd is that was a three-point stance.
Oh, he's going to take, oh, he thought better of that.
Oh. Luckily for all of us here. Oh. Comes to the outside anyway, takes out Sage Matthews.
And London Bridge is falling down. Down goes Matthews.
Tommy Boy Floyd getting excited for the Super Bowl this Sunday. By the time this airs, it's going to be long over. We don't know if Tommy Boy Floyd will be a happy Tommy Boy or a sad Tommy Boy.
What do you think, Pete? You got the ball.
I don't watch football. I watch a real sport, pro wrestling.
Oh, okay. You do know who's playing, though.
No, I don't actually.
You don't actually know who's
it's the 94ers, right?
Yeah, the 94ers and Redskins.
Aha, there we go. Excellent. As now the action back into the ring. So I've thoroughly embarrassed myself with my lack of knowledge. And now the cover. 2 count. Oh, barely even a 2 count. Oh, 1 count.
They're keeping Floyd in their corner there. You can see the tag team continuity of DawgNation cutting that ring in half. And now lifting a shirt up on Tom Floyd, exposing the chest. Back chop right to the chest. That'll leave some red marks on. There we go, another frequent tag into Matthews. Oh, man!
God. Trying to chop the soul out of Tommy Boy Floyd. Now burying the shoulder into the midsection.
Keller standing on the apron. echoing through the halls here.
That's right.
At the True Mill.
But now Tommy Boy Floyd fight back in the elbow up, and now a boot into the mush of Clayball.
He's got to get over and tag Keller. He's got to make that tag to Keller. And Matthews cuts him off in the pass, shoulders down, grabs that outside leg, hooks the leg, and a kick out at 2.
Keller was ready for it, but it did not happen. He's going to have to wait a little longer. Cutting off that tag, Tommy Boy Floyd in a bad way. Taking some more punishment now, right into the back, into the bad corner.
I'll tell you what, Pete, the longer this match goes, the more it favors the DawgNation. Tom Floyd is caught in no man's land.
And love him or not, Tommy Boy Floyd's a great guy. He's not known for his cardio.
No, the stamina is going to be an issue.
That's right. Goes for another cover.
The kick out again by Floyd.
Requiring Tommy Boy Floyd to exert that extra amount of energy.
Now backs him into the corner. Another tag into Matthews.
Matthews bringing down that crushing blow to the lower back area of Tommy Boy Floyd.
I'll tell you what, we might not agree with their tactics, but you got to be impressed with the DawgNation, the way they're cutting this 16-by-16 ring in half.
Absolutely, these guys know each other very well. They've been roommates. They've known each other for a very long time out of Abbottstown, PA. It's almost like one of them knows what the other one's going to do before they know what they're going to do. They're a very formidable tag team in that ring and tough to overcome. They're on a winning streak right now, let's be honest.
Absolutely, and now Matthews trying to slow it down a little bit, put that weight right on Tommy's neck.
He tried his best to fight back.
Punches have nothing behind him. He's just wearing them out.
Catches that pump kick, brings up the knee.
Oh, knee, right to the mush.
Clayball now in, not the legal man. Oh, Keller gets a shot to the back of Clayball's head.
There we go, and there Floyd. Here comes Keller. Keller ducks the line. Oh, nice spinning back kick. Oh, and a big knee.
Raises it right to the side. Nice enziguri. Step up enziguri to the side of the head of Sage Matthews. Rolls out.
And Breaux Keller with those long legs, 6'4" frame, covers a lot of space. In a hurry.
Up to the top. Whoa!
He propelled himself right off that middle turnbuckle, right out to this hardwood floor here at the True Mill. Throws him in the hard way.
Incredible feat of athleticism. And now Tommy Boy Floyd in the middle. Nails Matthews. Now Keller, head of steam.
Oh, man, planted him in the middle of the ring.
Oh, man.
Clayball got in just in the nick of time to break that up.
I can't see Sage Matthews getting the shoulder up before 3. If Clayball wasn't in, this match would have been over.
You touched on it earlier, Pete. You said they know each other's moves. They know their roommates. They know each other's steps before they even make it.
That's right. Now Clayball, Tommy Boy Floyd tries to get it again. Clayball saw it coming, fought him off. Now off the top. Big black hole slam by Clayball.
Tommy Floyd down hard on the canvas.
And another one, no.
Oh, Keller, what a big bicycle kick right in the face.
He nearly kicked his nose off. Now setting up for a double team maneuver. Matthews off.
Oh, man, right across the midsection. Bent him over, shoulders down. Kick out again at 2.
Tommy Boy Floyd was on the outside reaching, but knew he couldn't get there. But Breaux Keller was able to dig deep and get that shoulder up.
And Tommy took a lot of beating the whole match. He's just trying to get himself up to the canvas now, trying to get back over to the corner.
What an opening contest as now both members of DawgNation have him set up. Oh, miscommunication. Breaux Keller gets out of the way just in time.
Malfunction at the junction and throws him outside.
Clayball left all alone with both members. Now,
he's in no man's land, Pete.
Keller's got him up. Fireman's carry maneuver. Oh!
Right to the stomach, kicks him, and it's over.
3 count, man. What a way to start the show.
Winners, Tommy Boy Floyd.
Teaming for the very first time, Breaux Keller and Tommy Boy Floyd take out the winning streak is over. DawgNation.
You could say, you were going to say takes out the trash. That's all right. Sage Matthews used to have his moniker, he was the piece of trash. Something like that he used to say in his moniker. He's since eliminated. Now he's part of the DawgNation. And I'll tell you what, he don't even know what town he's in.
Well, Breaux, Keller, Tommy Boy Floyd know exactly where they are, and they love the Plains, Pennsylvania crowd just as much as they love them.
Absolutely, hands held high in victory here in our opening contest at True Wrestling.
I just see his chest. Jesus. Blech.
Give his oxygen.
Oh, okay.
What'd you guys think of that, huh? If you're having yourselves a good time tonight, make sure you share photos on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Harden!
Use the hashtag True20 and let your friends know that you are having a hell of a time. The following contest is scheduled for one
He'll be
fall.
gone soon. He's getting thrown out very soon.
Introducing first,
Oh
hailing
boy.
from the islands of Wiki Wiki.
Obviously, Tommy Vecs doesn't own a mirror.
He is hot stuff.
You know, you hear the
Tommy
music,
Vecs!
you think you're in for a good time. Maybe somebody's going to come out and interact with the crowd in a positive manner, maybe dance a little bit.
I was getting my groove on, and then he walked out.
Right, yep, but then Tommy Vecs comes out.
You know, but don't let the goofy jacket and the attitude fool you. He can go with the best of them. We know that. He has his hands full tonight.
That he does. Tommy Vecs.
A woman scorned is a funny thing.
Vecs attempting to endear himself to the crowd, not working, of course. Doesn't have very good people skills, that Tommy Vecs.
And his manager, George, is absent tonight. No sign of George.
Well, Tommy Vecs is a professional. He can do it with or without his outside of the ring support.
His cohort. George doesn't leave Berwick, doesn't he? Up to,
Aha.
And his opponent.
And now the feeling in the air is about to change drastically from what we just saw.
Hailing
As now
from
we got the
Scranton,
hometown hero,
Pennsylvania.
heroine.
She is the Violet Vixen.
tell you what, Adena looks
Adena
great tonight.
Steele!
100 before the match. She's really psyched up for this. She said, Paul, he has one coming from what happened last time when we were here at True Wrestling.
That's right, they were both in a three-way dance for the True title against Trajan Horn.
And she took a beat in that match.
Yet here she is standing tall, ready for some more.
No, you don't have to hold her back.
Tommy Vecs has the mic.
You know, Adena, I've had my eyes on you for a real long time.
He's had his eyes on her.
He's going in creep mode.
Oh, boy.
Adena has enough creeps that fall her.
I mean, he does have that mustache.
For a match night.
Looks like my high school picture.
There's a casino up the road. Maybe you and I can maybe go out.
He told me it's a siege mustache.
I even
Buddy
prepared
Reese told him that.
a poem.
A Borderlands joke. He's gonna
No. You know what? Listen, hear me out.
pull it. What? Okay, can we cut the camera?
Ew. Oh,
Okay, he's got something.
he just took it out of his pants.
That's just unsanitary. He's got a poem, he said? He's reading her a
I
poem.
gotta hear this.
The days start to pass with my heart full of wonder. Where is the love of my life who hits as hard as thunder?
Ooh.
She enters the room, and I see she's full of beauty, gorgeous hair, silky skin, shiny tights, with a slamming booty.
I hope the viewers can feel my cringing right now, because I'm doing it as hard as I've ever done it before.
How do I win her love? An answer I long to seek. Is it flowers? Is it chocolate? Or my strong physique?
Oh boy.
I scream and I yell and I start to pray as I kneel. I pray my body is hot enough to melt the steel.
I mean, at least that was pretty clever. And it rhymed.
Papa Smooth.
Maybe he'll start rapping.
Got to give him some credit.
I don't want Brittany or the goddess Athena. There's only one woman for me, and her name's Adena.
I think Adena's getting flustered.
Tell them all you said yes.
Say yes to what?
That was the most terrible thing I've ever had to endure in my entire life.
That's a lot considering his outfit.
Get that out.
It's also a lot considering. Have you seen her DMs? My God. Oh, jeez.
She just slapped him right across the face.
He didn't even take his jacket off. Now ducks a clothesline and fires in some forearms right onto the chin. Oh, man.
Right into that physique there. And Adena's delivering some Muay Thai kicks there.
Oh, caught him. Now with a little bit of a loop. That's press.
Full mount by Adena. She's delivering the lefts and rights.
Vecs went for a... Oh, misses that clothesline. Picks her up. Whoa! Tilt the world head scissor sends Vecs flying.
She has him lined up in a big stinger splash into the corner.
Probably the closest Vecs is going to get to what he was asking for earlier.
Yeah, he hasn't been this close to a woman in a long time. His chest is bright red. Adena sends him for the ride.
Oh!
Oh! They
Oh!
just pulled her hair and threw her down. Well, give him an inch, he'll take a foot.
When you're getting out wrestled, go dirty just to get the advantage. And that's exactly what Vecs is doing now as he's raining punches down onto the cranium of Adena Steele in front of her hometown crowd.
Look at this, another forearm by Vecs.
Oh!
Slapped her right across the face.
Just slapping her nasty. Sends her to the opposite corner now. Oh,
Man, I heard that from over here.
Just brings a stiff forearm right down to the chest of Adena Steele. Now almost taunting her, asking her to fight back, and then just coming back and hit her to the side of the head.
You could just see her head snapping back with every blow. Snapmare takeover by Vecs, and a kick right to the between the shoulder blades, Pete.
Now you got to believe with that poem being read before, you thought his heart was true, but now it seems it didn't even really matter to him. You think he'd be heartbroken rather than violent and angry. Oh, man!
Picture perfect drop kick. Put her right down on her back.
Bullseye on the target, and now goes for the cover, hooks the leg, ref down, 2 count only. Referee Jeff Carton in perfect position to check on the shoulders of Adena Steele.
And Adena's taking a beating here so far. He's ripping her right up by the hair. No mercy by Vecs.
Oh! Blocks it, finally starts fighting back, Adena Steele is.
All right, back with those right hands.
Oh, misses one.
Oh, man!
Jeez! Damn near kicked her nose into the third row with that kick. Holy smokes!
Side press, hooks the leg, and
Still kicking out.
I don't know what kept her shoulders off the mat there.
She's got enough wits about her to stay in the game.
She's fighting with all she has. Vecs slings her into the corner, almost in the garden. Down she goes again.
Center in hard, slamming, knocking the wind out of her. Oh, goes for the Bronco Buster. Adena Steele out of the way just in time.
This is the opening she needs, Pete. She's got to get back to that vertical base. She's got to try to clear the cobwebs.
Now she's got a moment. She's got a minute to set up now. Vecs still reeling. Comes out a big clothesline.
Went for the discus, but got him more with the shoulder. Just as good. Kick out there at 2. Adena almost stole one.
Effective enough to get him down 2 count only. However, the match continues. Adena Steele probably feeling incredibly insulted after the setup to this match. And now, oh man! Top of the head, driving her chin right into the top of Vex's head. Oh!
Oh, nice. Snap German by Adena.
Now sets him up on the fireman's carry.
Oh! This is it. She can roll him over.
It's the cutter, goes for the pin. Oh!
Kick out again.
Not enough. Tommy Vecs getting his shoulder up.
Adena really showing some offense there.
And the last thing Vecs wants to do is lose to the woman he tried to woo moments ago after being denied his advances.
Adena looking like she was going for a fisherman suplex there. Instead, got him back up. Again.
Oh! Went for the eyes. Oh, man! Got out of that fireman's carry position, raking the eyes. Oh, come on.
Well, the dirtiest trick in the book.
Here is your winner, hot stuff, Tommy Vecs.
Just like the very beginning of the match ends the same way when you're getting out wrestled. Go for the dirty tricks. Started off with pulling her hair to get her off the middle rope, and now clawing the eyes to set up for that big clothesline and get the 1, 2, 3. Who turned the music up? Oh, God. Tommy Vecs shaking his silky mane and getting the front row with a bit of a mist. Ugh. Crowd here in Plains, PA still loves to see Adena Steele. Win or lose, she's always fun to watch in the ring.
Well, she's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Well, she's the vixen of violence. She'll live to fight another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, Pete, I hope you have your seatbelt strapped on for this one, because you're not going to blink. You're going to blink.
What do you guys say? We keep chugging right along, huh? The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from the 845, he is the Cloud Cutter, the Sauce God,
That's right.
Jordan
However,
Oliver.
some people are cheering him just to be polite. Others, however, like that young man there, know who Jordan Oliver is, and that's why they're not cheering.
Fantastic outfit. Athlete, excuse me. Don't let that outfit, I was going to say, with the headband fool you. He's one of the best in the business today.
That's right. He is the longest and youngest, the longest reigning CZW Wired champ. Just recently got his first standing ovation at a CZW show. Not an easy feat. CZW crowds are one of the toughest crowds to please, and this young man got a standing O from them.
Absolutely does some work also for MLW. Fantastic athlete. No Jordan.
And introducing his opponent, Making his way to the ring from Abbey
And
Road.
Tim Rush.
This is Tim
Love
Rush.
Once upon a time, or maybe twice, there was an unearthly athlete called Tim Rush. Coming down to the ring to this song that inspired Charles Manson to start a club.
What was the name of that club?
I'll look it up and get back to you.
I got some Kool-Aid if you want to drink it later, too.
Right. Tim Rush, an incredible athlete. Always love to see him in true wrestling. And this is an excellent matchup. Up against Jordan Oliver, who's having a little trouble in there with the streamers.
Streamers flying, they're on the rafters here at the True Mill.
Jordan Oliver, part of Young, Dumb, and Broke, along with the Bougie Boy, Griffin McCoy, Clout Taker, Charlie Tiger, and the newest member, Hellboy Ellis Taylor.
That's a crowd you don't want to run with, I can tell you that.
No, certainly not. But the guy has been making his rounds. He's been in CCW, as I mentioned before, Unsanctioned Pro, GCW, MLW, like you said, Beyond AIW. He's going to be going up against Joey Janela pretty soon in GCW next month.
Yeah, he's all over the place. They're in for a treat here tonight.
Absolutely.
in Plains.
These two are very evenly matched, and I'm incredibly excited to see how they match up. Just 2 weeks ago, Jordan Oliver was at Unsanctioned Pro in a 7-way. Got eliminated by Space Monkey, but had an excellent showing. And just last month was at Atlantic Wrestling Entertainment against AJ Gray.
And I'll tell you what, when I first met Jordan Oliver a few years ago, I never realized, just watching him online, how tall he actually is.
Yeah. I was hoping that he'd be a little nicer than he usually is in the ring. I went back and shook his hand, and he put my hand out, kind of looked at it, and rolled his eyes a little bit, and gave a half-hearted kind of shake with a little jellyfish on the end of his arm.
You're known to have that effect on people. I wouldn't take it personally.
Fair enough. As we have our lockup in the middle now.
I love you here.
Well, thanks there, Pablo.
He just threw Rush down in the middle of the ring.
And now up and over. Quick exchange back and forth. Whoa! Springboard off the middle, lands on his feet. Now off the ropes, Tim Rush hangs on, rolls through, does Jordan Oliver. His leg goes for the cover. Bridges out of it, grabs the arm. Over to
Oklahoma roll.
the Maestral cradle. Oh, no, back and forth.
Rockabye on there.
Not even able to get a 1 count, back and forth. Now rolls out, meets in the middle. Big spinning kick, ducks it. Whoa!
And I'll tell you what, Oliver knew the speed right there, Tim Rush, and he took a seat in the corner.
Fantastic beginning of the match. Jim Cornette's favorite wrestler is Jordan Oliver.
Oh, yeah. He actually knows Jordan. He did say some nice things about Jordan. He did not know that was Jordan when they did watch that video at first. But then he did backtrack on there, saying he knows Jordan from MLW when Cornette was on there. But
a likely story is now Jordan Oliver stalling and trying to slow down the pace of the match by going to the outside. Tim Rush right behind him, didn't see it coming.
across the chest. Heavily taped hands of Tim Rush.
Oh, good God. Sounded like a firecracker going off in the True Mill here. Has now taken a tour around the gold circle seating.
That's the VIP seat. That is the gold seating area.
That's right.
Sold out in a matter of hours. At the show coming up later in our main event when Tony Deppen takes on Ace Austin for that Impact X Division Championship. This place sold out in a hurry.
That's right. Top stars coming here to True Wrestling. Hope everyone gets on board. As now Tim Rush.
Woo! Big knife edge chop by Oliver again.
Takes a couple of his own, now reeling. Oh, man. 3 right in a row, getting more and more vicious as they went on.
And now you can see Oliver just stalking him into the corner.
Oh!
Look at this, backs him into the corner again.
Now Oliver taking his time, getting a little too cocky in there.
You know what, if you have Tim Rush down, you better finish him off. You better not give him another chance to reverse anything. Rush up and over.
Oh, man. Just takes a bullseye, brings him right down, make it 2. Right back up, catches him. Oh, rising forearm uppercut.
But look at Rush's chest, you can just see it.
The two of them are beat red. Oh, man.
Right inside of the head, a form and another one, and he has him measured in that corner. He doesn't have him quite up against it to maximize that impact as he goes into the corner. And it's a scary kick right to the side of the head. Rush going up top.
Found its mark, knocked him loopy. Oh, saw it coming, got out of the way. No water in the pool for Tim Rush.
No water at all. That pool's been empty a long time. Oliver cuts him right off and goes down low for the basement drop kick. Puts Rush right back down on his back. Just like that, Jordan Oliver so quick turned it right around.
But the cockiness and the attitude from Jordan Oliver, he's not going for the pin. He's giving Tim Rush a moment to get his wits about him. And now mocking the crowd for clapping. But still putting the boots right to Tim Rush.
Oh man, a kick right to the side of the ribcage.
Regardless of his attitude in the match, he's firmly in control right now. Oh, and using the bottom rope to his advantage.
He's just begging the referee to count. Look at him mocking him down.
Oh, man. Jordan Oliver now taking his time still. Tim Rush sitting up in the corner. Oh, God, put one in, saying, you stay right there.
Oh, double stomp right to the side of the jaw. Shoulders down, rolls him up, hooks the outside leg, and a kick out by Rush.
2 count only. Tim Rush able to get that shoulder up. Match continues, and now the crowd here in Plains, Pennsylvania, firmly behind Tim Rush.
I agree with you said, Pete, earlier. Jordan was taking a little bit too long. You had a chance to put him away, but again, he's sidetracked by the crowd. And now trying to inflict some punishment, some scissor lock there. And he's put his elbow right to the back of Tim Rush.
And smiling and mocking him. He always talks about there's no respect. He doesn't care about respect. He does what he wants when he wants.
I'll tell you what, he was leaning really far back to maximize that contort on his back to hold Rush down. And Rush isn't a big guy by any means. He's given up a lot of size here.
Oh, wow. Nasty, powerful forearm. Oh, Rush turns it around, gets the kick to the midsection, brings it up, and a step up enziguri.
He got him staggered now, Pete.
Wobbly legs, Oliver out in the corner.
Every time Rush takes a step forward, Oliver knocks him back too.
Oh! Catches him with that crossbody, right back up.
Oh, man!
God! Nails him with that super kick to the outside. Now Tim Rush got something in mind.
Oh, a tope outside. Right in that front row, the gold seed and getting their money's worth.
That's right, tope suicida finds its mark, knocks Oliver right on his posterior. Now, right back on the attack, throws him back in the ring.
Now, unlike Oliver, Rush isn't going to take his time. He's going to go for the kill if he has it.
Oh, God! Oh, man.
Shoulders down.
Wow. Finds a way to get that shoulder up. Spiked him right on the top of his head. But Oliver continues.
And you can see Oliver looking up at the lights, not sure exactly where he is. Trying to shake the cobwebs, trying to get to that vertical base. Rush first to the vertical base.
Don't even know if Oliver knows where he is. Now he's off to the opposite corner, to the outside. Comes through with a Cleopatra.
Jeez.
Brings it around. Hooks him up. Oh, man.
Right on his head.
Oh.
Kick out again and two.
Nasty brainbuster variation, but can't get the job done. Tim Rush still in this, somehow.
Both men laid out in the middle of this ring, trying to get to that vertical base, trying to shake the cobwebs, and they've taken a lot of punishment. Both men. First man to get to his feet is the ultimate advantage here.
Right, referee up to a 3 count. As we all know, if he gets to a 10 count, no man got up to his feet. This match is over. Nobody wants to see that. Oliver now up first and keeping Tim Rush down. Look at this. Hands on his back, making sure he does not get up until he's ready for him. Go for that club cutter. Oh, God! goes for a springboard, but Tim Rush catches him, kicks him, and sends him reeling.
Caught him right in midair with that. And both men back out again on their backs. Referee over to check on them.
Crowd digging the action here. Oliver's on Dream Street, man. Tim Rush tried his best to get up, but they're both exhausted, taking so much punishment.
And you can see mouth open on Jordan Oliver. That's a fatigue right there.
Oh, just a bulldog headbutt. Oh, the junkyard dog there. Now in the middle of the ring, exchanging chops, forearms, strikes. Like two gladiators going at it.
There you go. No Christmas cards for next year being sent.
Oh! Now a series of chops, palm strikes, backing him up into the corner. Oliver taking it all, trying to push Rush away. Oh, man, brings the other foot around. Rush.
Oliver just jumped up. Rush jumped up to hit him on that one. They're going up top.
Cuts them off now, meeting each other at the top. Both standing on the middle.
What are we going to see off here, Pete?
Not very solid footing.
I think we might see a little Spanish fly action if he gets up there. Trying to set him up.
I hope not. I don't think the rafters are high enough. Oliver with the advantage now.
He's going back up after him. Look at this.
Going for that cutter. Misses with the loss in the sauce. Rush now up to the top. Oliver doesn't see it coming. Big elbow drop.
It's over.
Here is your winner, Tim Rush!
Whoever made that first mistake was going to be a cardinal sin, and Jordan Oliver made that mistake. Tim Rush capitalized to the victor goes the spoil.
It may not have been the first mistake, but it was the biggest mistake, and it cost him the match. But holy hell, what a match it was. Jordan Oliver in true wrestling. Hope he's able to come back.
Look at the chest.
Oh my
Tim
God.
Rush. Looks like ground meat with about 8% fat.
Just some battle scars, nothing more, Paul Bowe, all in a day's work.
Wow.
Tim Rush picking up a high-profile win here at True Wrestling up against Jordan Oliver.
And Oliver's still down. He hasn't got back to his feet yet.
Barely rolls himself out. You love to hate him, but man, there's no denying the talent in that young man. Crowd showing a little appreciation.
How's everybody feeling tonight, huh? Now, before we get to intermission, we're going to have one more match. And that match is going to be for the True Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first,
And here they
they
come.
are the challengers.
The Titan Outlaws.
Accompanied to the ring by Montgomery
Montgomery
DeFranco
Jr.
Jr. The team of the Chop
Unfortunately,
Saw
it looks like
Outlaw
he has to stay
Bonacota.
free again.
The
course he
Titan
does.
Texan Bull Hightower.
You ever caught a glimpse of
They
that
are
clipboard?
the
chicken
Titan
scratch.
Unfortunately, I've
Outlaws.
seen it. Close up.
There's a hand turkey on that. I guarantee it. Get a close look. Get the camera in there. Put his damn hand on there and trace around. It's a hand turkey.
Bo Nakota, Bull Hightower. Bo Dakota, excuse me, I lost my train of thought. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but headed everybody over to Bo Dakota, ChopsawOutlaw.com. 40% off tonight on any kind of Bo Dakota merchandise. It's always a sale when Bo's in the ring.
His shirts are incredibly comfortable. I will give him that.
So basically, you get 60% of a shirt tonight.
I'll wait till this guy's off his phone. Hey, you paid all that money for a front row seat. Get off your phone.
I mean, nope.
I'll
not giving him
wait.
credit for that. Nope. Not doing it.
I am Montgomery DeFranco Jr., the only undefeated wrestler in true wrestling, and I have a prepared statement.
What did you just say, undefeated?
Yeah, he was in one match and he didn't
Last
do anything.
show in Berwick, my boys, the Titan Outlaws, earned a title shot tonight by ending the Cash Masters comeback. Tonight, we end the championship run of Silent but Deadly,
Up for the 94th.
and we begin our reign as True Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Now bring out the wet farts. I'm sorry, Silent but Deadly.
But DeFranco better be careful what he wishes for.
And
Sean
introducing
Silence
their
doesn't play games,
opponent.
Certainly not.
And Big Aaron Nasty.
Although having a happy demeanor as of late, he's still an
Hailing from
incredibly
the metropolis.
formidable force in that ring.
They are your True Wrestling Tag Team
They are the very
Champions.
first True Wrestling
Sean
Tag Team
Silence.
Champions. They are the very
Aaron
first
Nasty.
two-time True Wrestling Tag
Silent
Team
but
Champions.
Deadly.
Sean Silence going right in the ring. No even walking around the ring for Sean. He wants a piece of DeFranco.
He wants right in there. I mean, I can't blame him. 90% of the people in this building want a piece of DeFranco, and not in the way he's hoping for. Sean Silence, Aaron Nasty, they've been together for a very long time. They're a cohesive unit. They work very well in the ring. On the other hand, Titan Outlaws only tagging together for a year, and as of this point have not gotten a tag title together. They each have separately, with other tag team partners, had tag gold around their waist, but not with each other. And they're looking to change that tonight.
Well, they're off to a good start so far in True Wrestling. I'll tell you what, 6 foot 6 inch Bull Hightower. They don't get much bigger. Excuse me, and meaner than Bull. And if you wanted to get down and grapple, you got Bo Dakota. Doesn't get any better than him on the mat. They are a very formidable tag team, and they are going to do some damage here in True Wrestling. And tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this gold change hands.
And the bell has rung as Sean Silence stands toe-to-toe with the second tallest man in professional wrestling today. You made me say that.
And Bo's going to start it off.
Silence and Bo Dakota, no strangers to each other. They faced off many times in plenty of promotions around the northeastern Pennsylvania independent circuit.
Bo wouldn't even lock up with him. He cut him right off with a kick.
Bull Hightower is on the ground, and it still looks like he's on the apron.
Especially with this ring. This ring's lower than most of them. He looks gigantic.
Now with that hammerlock in the back, Sean Silence trying to work out of it.
Trying to figure his way out. Power his way out. Now reverses it.
Aaron Nasty on the outside cheering his man on. Now backs up into his corner and gets that tag. Big Aaron Nasty in.
And Nasty's vicious.
Double Irish whip and a double shoulder block takes Bo Dakota down. Now goes for the cover. 1, 2, and it's a little early in the match. Bo Dakota, a former GSW heavyweight champion.
Oh, man. So strong. Picked up 215 pounds of Bo Dakota like it was a child and slapped him down hard to the mat and tagged to Silence. Here you see the tag team continuity of Silent but Deadly. They've been doing this a long time together. They're cutting off the ring and they're really going to town tonight on Dakota, excuse me.
That's right, and Montgomery DeFranco got up on the apron and tried to distract the tag team champions, but they are too smart for that. Now he's trying it again.
I'll tell you what, if Sean Silence gets his hands on him, it's going to take a lot of people to prime off.
That's right, he got out of there just in time, though. Sean Silence almost got a whack at him. Oh, but that was just enough.
And that's all he needed was that opening to create the distraction, and they turned this match right around just like that in a New York minute.
That's right, Dakota. The Titan Outlaws, known very well for using underhanded tactics to gain the advantage.
Well, they figure if they can get away with it, why not?
Well, they've been doing it a long time. They know how to do it, and they do it well. And Dakota follows up on Sean Silence, and now putting some weight on the back of Sean Silence. Listen, Sean Silence's neck is incredibly thick. Even that rope is not going to do a whole lot of damage to Sean Silence in particular. But now goading his tag team partner to try and come in.
And creates a distraction once again. Back in the corner. Here comes Bull Hightower. Not even sure if he saw the tag, but I wouldn't tell him to get out.
Oof, man. Just sending that huge elbow into the side of the head of Sean Silence, and now a big clubbing blow right between the shoulder blades, sending him down. Oh!
Right across the small of the back. Double him over, and now he has him in a modified camel clutch there.
Working on that lower lumbar region. Sean Silence, the big dude, but can't do a whole lot if he's got some chronic back pain.
He doesn't have the arms locked. He had them under behind the ears.
No, it was more of an insult than injury type move there.
Moving him back.
They do a lot of things to anger their opponents because they know that angry people make mistakes.
Now Silence back to the corner. Bull with the big back elbow.
Ooh.
This match has been all tight Outlaws, Pete. Silent but really never got their footing so far.
Bull Hightower, oh, just scraping the face of Sean Silence across that top rope. Nasty stuff.
Now rams him into the corner. Bull
on the outside, Bo inside now. Now taunting Big Air Nasty on the outside and employing a Russian lead sweep into the pin, 2 count only.
You talk about poking the bear, he's really poking Nasty.
And now you see the shin going across the throat of Sean Silence. Ref never saw it. You know, I wonder if the refs watch their performance back later on and say, oh my God, I can't believe I missed that.
Well, Jeff Garden does it because he misses everything.
Now got that chin lock cinched in. Trying to squeeze the life out of Sean Silence, making it hard to breathe.
And you see Bo is putting his whole weight, all 215 pounds, right on Sean Silence. Add insult to injury.
Right, attempting to cut off the blood flow to the artery, blood flow to the brain, will knock a man out. We're going for 3 here. Catches it just in time. Inches away from that tag team title coming off of the waist of champions.
Silence fighting back here, Pete. Gets that vertical base.
See, I don't know if that was smart. Big Air Nasty could have gotten that tag there. I guess he had faith in his tag partner, didn't want to. Oh, God. Oh, God. Blowing a snot rocket into his own hand and then wiping his hand on his elbow, dropping the elbow onto a prone Sean Silence for a 2 count only. That is disgusting.
I'll tell you what, maybe why Sean didn't get over there, too. He was maybe disoriented. He was been on the mat a long time. Probably didn't really realize where he was. It's all instinct when you're in that ring. And a veteran like Sean, Aaron gets pulled off the apron, and now he's really, really mad.
Now pulling him back, you can see cutting the ring in half. Excellent tactics, very good tag team tactics here by the challengers, Titan Outlaws. Lest anyone believe they didn't deserve this this match and this tag title shot.
Big elbow.
You can't deny their skill and their tag team prowess. As he goes for a pin again, only 2 count match continues. Silence keeping those tag titles around their waist for now. Now Bull Hightower bringing him back, setting up for something.
Silence fighting back. He needs to get to that corner. He needs to make that tag. Pushes the big man back, sends him for the ride. Went for the spine buster, but it was blocked.
Spinebuster atomic drop something, whatever it was, wasn't happening. They've been working on Sean Silence's back full time. Couldn't get the big man up. Oh!
And both men looked like they went for the same move, and it was a collision. Hard. Sean got the worst of that. You can see his shoulder hit Bull square, and now they're both face down.
Both men have to get to their corners now. You can see Aaron Nasty going crazy on the outside. The Silence even know where his corner is.
I don't think he does, and there he is. He does make the tag.
Rolls over just in time, gets it in. Big Aaron Nasty comes in with a house of fire.
Look at this big scoop slam by Aaron Nasty. He's feeling it. Uh-oh. Got him up for a choke slam here.
Whoa!
Wow.
Man.
He had a parallel with that top rope.
Got him up into the rafters and came crashing down. Big choke slam by the champion out for the pin.
Foot on the rope. He took a little bit too long to get over.
But did you see how the foot got onto the rope?
Oh, I definitely saw how the foot got on the rope.
DeFranco got in there, reached for it, and picked it up himself and put it there.
I'll tell you what, DeFranco's going to get his height. Somebody got to get a hold of him.
Saved the match for his team, and now Sean Silence has seen enough coming after him, getting a shot in on Bull Hightower too.
Playing right into their games. This is exactly what they want. They want him to chase him, to distract him. And look at this.
Oh, man. Oh, what did he hit him with?
He hit him with the cowbell.
Hit him with the cowbell. Oh!
Backstabber by Dakota.
This could be it. We can have new champions.
You gotta be kidding me. By hook or by crook.
Here are your winners.
Montgomery
And the
DeFranco proving
new
his
tag
right
team
face here tonight,
champions,
winning a title.
the
for his
Titan
team. What can you say? That
Outlaws.
belt should be going around DeFranco. Did so much work in this match.
Oh, they want to put it around DeFranco's neck, and it's not a belt, I can tell you that. Here in Plains.
Holy smokes, the champs have been dethroned.
Well, I'll tell you what, they stole one tonight, but they got Sean Silence. They got in his head. The temper was going. They got him running around the ring. Exactly, I said it right before. They did exactly, played right in their hands. Bull played possible. Hit him with the cowbell, took him out. Backstabbed by Dakota. And we got new champions here, too.
A plan well executed, and to the victor go the spoils. We have new champions. The Titan Outlaws add the true tech straps to their trophy collection. And now attempting to hide the evidence, so to speak, as Bo Dakota grabs that bull rope that was used, takes it right to the back. Referee never saw it.
I'm sick by that. I'm actually sick.
Silence and Aaron Nasty losing 20 pounds in the matter of an instant. I think trying to explain what happened, letting Sean Silence know that all will still be well. Sean Silence isn't the hugging type.
Tell you what, I mean, that's...
Let's hear it for Silent but Deadly.
And with that, intermission comes up. Don't go far, folks. We got plenty of action coming, including the main event. We're about to see two debuting talents here in true wrestling. Both of these dudes have been all over the place, and now they're going to be coming here to true wrestling for your viewing pleasure. Both trained out of OI4K under Dave Cripps and Eddie Callahan. First, we're going to see Crash Jaxon.
He's a whole lot of dude. From Swaggersville,
whole lot of
Kentucky.
He's a
Crash
good boy.
Jaxon.
Right, the guy's almost 6 years in the business. He's a former college football player. You'll get a kick out of that, Paul Bowe. He's at the University of Pikeville. the former power lifter. Get this, his non-contest limit was 1,800 weight total between the bench, squat, and deadlift.
Holy man, 1,800.
And his opponent,
He definitely doesn't look like a jacked up Tuck Hansen, that's for sure.
And here comes Lord Crewe.
Lord Crewe, a bare-knuckle biker. Saw him pulling in this morning on his Dyna lowrider.
I ride a bike, also awesome.
Yeah, you're at a Honda Rebel.
Sin City,
I saw it coming in.
Yeah,
He is
what's
the
wrong with that?
bare
I
knuckle
got a side part on it. I take Brad
Lord
with me.
Crewe.
Lord Crewe, a big dude.
He's definitely a big dude. He's a one mean, mofo, should I say. He got the total package there.
Tried he's 5 years in the business, been all across Canada, worked for Blackcraft, Revolver. He's debuting in Black Label Pro coming up in a few weeks. Guy's been in the ring with some of the greats, the Monster Abyss, Ace Austin, who we're going to see later tonight. Just had a hell of a no-holds-barred match against Casanova Valentine. He's got some pretty cool tattoos, too.
The light is in my eye there, but it does look good from here. He's got a great look from here. Let's see you back it up.
We are off as we see some style clashes here.
You said former bare-knuckle fighter.
Oh, he's a current bare-knuckle fighter. Look at him.
He's current. Backing him into the ring there. Look at that. Test of strength and a power lifter. Both men jockeying for position, and that's what you call a stalemate, Pete.
Right, nobody really getting the advantage there.
It's like you and me at catering trying to go for that last chicken wing.
Go for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock, doing a test of strength.
Look at that. Look at this.
Lord Crewe showing off his height advantage against Jaxon.
And how tall is Crewe? He has to be 6'4".
Man, there we go. Now he's got it.
Kick right to the bread basket.
Breaking it up quick and driving that elbow to the back of the neck of Crash Jaxon.
And you're going to see a lot of unorthodox moves here by Lord Crewe. Like you said, bare knuckle fighter, and there's a shot right there. You're going to see elbow striking points. They know exactly where to hit you.
That's right. You can see him putting up his dukes. It's Tilly time. Time to shed him. As now Jaxon coming back. Flurry of strikes. Violence party right in the middle of the ring.
Oh, man, went down low. Caught him right inside of the temple there.
Lord Crewe to the outside now. Jackson's got something in mind. Goes to the outside on the apron.
Agility by the big man. Kicked him right in the face.
Rolls right back in. Head of steam. Saw it coming, caught himself, lands on his feet.
Oh, spins him around, spinning back fist by the Lord.
Oh!
And decapitated him right there.
Nasty lariat takes Crash Jaxon down. Lord Crewe does not capitalize, however. Looks like he wants to lay in a little more punishment. But Jaxon is a guy who can take a whole lot of punishment. He's definitely been in there with some of the greats as well. Guys like Brian Cage, Willie Mack, Ace Austin, Madman Fulton, Zachary Wentz, Al Snow. It's like a who's who.
Both men highly decorated here.
And now Lord Crewe just driving that elbow down, now picking him back up, laying in a nasty chop.
Oh, man.
Jaxon trying to get out of there, but to no avail. Oh!
Stiff. He's doing a chop and a punch right in the face. Right on the jawline.
Jeez. Oof. Brings it right down to the sternum.
I'll tell you what, I like my seat right here tonight where I am. I would not want to get in the ring with either of those two.
Absolutely not. Oh, just paintbrushing him, slapping him across the face, taking him up and laying him across that bottom rope. Just driving that foot to the back of the head. Not doing any damage, just kind of annoying him. Oh, God, snot rocket.
Earlier. Shades of Bo Nakota there with the snot rocket.
That's just gross. That ring is turning into a giant petri dish. As now Lord Crewe enjoying his position of having the advantage. Now picking Jaxon up by the ears. Jaxon fighting back, going to the midsection.
Back into big man up into the corner. Now Jaxon with his offense, a little paintbrush for his own. Oh, man.
Just a stiff shot right to the jaw. Now pumping himself up. Oh, God.
He just smashed him to the ground with his foot.
Just placed his foot gingerly on his chest and stomped him right down. Now goes for the cover.
Gingerly. I would hate to see. Wow.
Oh, just clubbing those cross faces now. Oh, man. Just jarring.
And this is a style we have seen in true wrestling here, that all-up MMA style. And I'll tell you what, Lord Crewe, he's going to be tough to be here.
That's right. He's known for his complete disregard for his opponent's well-being. You can see it in action here. As now Jaxon gets out. Oh! Brings in the headbutt. Knocks himself loopy as well.
He came in 100 miles an hour.
Now brings Crewe down. Making it 2 times. Catches that clothesline. Oh, windmill.
Man.
Mixes with that kick, but comes back around and gets it a second time. Finds the mark.
Would you say he was trained by Sammy Callahan?
That's right, and Dave Christ.
Well, you can see the styles. He's mirroring the styles of both of them there.
And the man he's deceptively quick as well for a guy his size. Oh, gets that kick right to the side and the back of his head. Picks him back up. No moment of respite for Lord Crewe. Oh, nice.
Oh, I thought he had him there.
Hits the crash and burn, but does not get the pin.
Both men trying to get back up to that vertical position. Both men expend a lot of energy, Pete. Very hot in here.
Trying to shake the cobwebs. Jaxon up first, laying in a shot. Lord Crewe still struggling to get up. Oh!
Oh, man.
Crewe just came with a straight shot right to the side of the head.
Nothing fancy about that.
Woo, man! Incredibly agile. Now goes for the pin.
You got to get 2.5.
Springboard leg drop off the middle rope. Jaxon still able to get that shoulder up. Not quite enough to end the match. We continue on as the crowd gets behind these men here in Plain, Pennsylvania.
They're being treated an actual bonus match here. Was not on the original card, but a bonus match here tonight.
Now just trading shots right in the middle.
It's like 2 big water buffaloes battling at the hole.
Locking horns now. Oh, another big back fist by Lord Crewe. Off the ropes. Oh! Gets that foot up. Oh, God. Just a bicycle kick right to the jaw. Knocks him for a loop. And now.
Oh, snap German.
Dumps him on his head. Oh. Comes around with a spinning kick. Goes for the pin. It's going to be it. 2 count only. Nearly kicked his ear off of his head with that one.
Did you see the head snap back of Crash Jaxon? Wow.
Very surprised he was able to get that shoulder up on that one. Looked like it was it, but now Lord Crewe pumping himself up. Looks like he's calling for the end. Sees his opportunity now.
He's sizing him up.
Jaxon on wobbly legs. Here comes Crewe. Jaxon out of the way. Catches the foot. Whoa!
Right to the back. Oh, man!
Catches his head, gets the kick in.
Big power bomb.
That was the crash and burn, and gets the pin.
Here is your
Hey,
winner,
Crash Jaxon,
Crash
victorious
Jaxon!
here at Wrestling. What a matchup.
I mean, making their debut in grand fashion here. I can tell you most of the crowd here, usually used to most of the local talent here, always willing to give their attention to the new guys, and man, they had them the entire time. And I'm sure this crowd is happy with that match that they were not expecting.
Absolutely.
Crash
I'll tell you
Jaxon.
what, I'm impressed with both of them. Absolutely phenomenal match.
I think you better get outside and move your Honda before Lord Crewe sees it.
Why, what's wrong with it?
Well, he lost and he's pissed, and he's probably going to... I don't want him to take it out on you, Paul.
Don't worry, Brad has the keys. I love Brad out there.
He's wearing his little helmet with the spike on top?
Yep.
Excellent.
We got matching ones.
And Jaxon, Crash Jaxon enjoying the adulation of the crowd here. Love to see these guys back at a future True show.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Coming up next, we got the Big Gun Championship match. Mike Skyros, Clay Drasher.
Skyros has been looking for this matchup for a long time. He and Clay Drasher, they've locked horns many times in the past, but it's been a while since the last time. And now that Skyros sees that Clay Drasher has some gold around his waist, he's ready to strike.
All right, before we get this thing going,
Let's turn it over to ring announcer.
I just
Sean
want to
Hansen.
let everybody know that the next True Wrestling event will be right here, Friday, March 20th. Tickets will be on sale soon, so keep an eye on that website, www.trueprowrestling.com.
You heard him, March 20th,
And
next show right here
be
in Plains,
sure,
Pennsylvania, in the
if you
True
want
Mill.
one of these front row seats, you get them early because we sold out this time, so who knows what's going to happen next time. I'd like another song. All right, are you guys ready for another championship match? The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the True Wrestling Big Gun Championship! Introducing first, he is the challenger from Syracuse, New York. He is the Moonlight Sun, Mike Skyros.
Skyros, of course, starting out in the Brute Van Slyke Brute Dojo.
Part of the Brute Squad.
Yes, indeed. Earning his stripes there, and then he sent out into the world. Started out as a tag team specialist, and since he's broken away from the tag team scene, he's been burning up the singles scene. This guy has come to his own as of late.
Put on about 30 pounds of muscle, looks phenomenal. Former partner, I believe is Jacoby Reeder was his name?
Jacoby Riddick.
Riddick. And as you said, he has stepped on out into the world on his own.
And his
in great shape.
opponent,
And here comes
making
the champ.
his way to the ring from Partysville, Pennsylvania. He is your True Wrestling Big Gun Champion, Crispy Clay Drasher!
Drasher told me earlier that this is his flu game.
Yep.
I also know, have it on good authority, that he's been drinking Coronas nonstop for the past 2 weeks, and all of a sudden he has flu-like symptoms. You put two and two together. I wonder if the coronavirus will still be a thing in news when this show airs. If not, whoops. Drasher with that Big Gun Championship. Held it for a very long time. Oh, man.
A little tug of war there.
A little bit of disrespect. Maybe some mind games from Skyros. Skyros with the Moon Knight tribute on his tights there. Oh, now just yanking the belt right out of referee Matt Durline's hands.
Matt's not going to put up with any of his nonsense.
No, certainly not.
And there it is, the Big Gun Championship held up high. Should be set to get underway.
Drasher's been looking forward to this title defense as well. Like I said before, they have history in the ring together. It's been a while since they've locked horns, but Skyros is looking.
He's in great shape.
Absolutely, and he's looking to make a name for himself here in True Wrestling by taking that belt off of Drasher. Drasher, of course, with many defenses under his belt. No pun intended. Looking for a handshake, a bit of camaraderie, some mutual respect. And he gets it. No, he doesn't. Skyros just trying to break his fingers right off.
Skyros down, going right onto the arm. Drasher. Look at that strength.
Oh, man. Whoa! Holding him up there. Jeez.
Oh, wow.
Trying to break those fingers. Skyros in complete control here in this title matchup for the Big Gun Championship.
Look how he has his leg right over the neck of Drasher, pinning him to the mat. Drasher up to the vertical base. Nice takeover by Skyros in a pinning predicament and a kick out.
That's right, Skyros learned an incredible amount of information and knowledge while he was in the Brute Dojo, and then went out into the world and built on top of what he had already learned. And now with that wealth of knowledge, he's in the ring just letting it all out.
Well, tonight's the night he wants it all to pay off. And how better fitting will be if he wins gold here.
Absolutely, been missing that stinger slash. Now Drasher in control, touring him around the ring, hitting all the turnbuckles. Going for 4, and there it is, completing the tour. Thanks, everybody. Meet at the gift shop. Sending him to the corner now with a head of steam. Springboard in with a back elbow.
Oh, nice. Drasher went up high with that heel kick.
Skyros smartly rolls to the outside. Regaining his composure and getting a bit of a breather. Perhaps his game plan isn't working out the way he wanted, so trying to figure something else out as they get back together out there as well. Exchanging shots right in front of the front row there.
That gold circle seating here at True Wrestling.
That's right. No
fans are really getting their money's worth.
No guardrails right up in front of the action. A close, intimate setting here at True Wrestling. And now coming in and breaking up the count you saw there. Skyros wants to continue the punishment on the outside.
Skyros knows he can't win a title with a count out, so now they're spilling out here into the true middle there.
Oh, into the wall.
And those walls are cement. They're brick. They're those old brick walls from the old factory.
This is not school, high school gymnasium with the padding up on the walls. Oh God!
He went to lunch him and he only got half of it.
Got enough.
Matty over to check on the play.
Skyros, you got to think that maybe this was part of his plan, getting on the outside. Drasher does not. He's not used to brawling on the outside of the crowd like this. He's used to technical advances. He's used to grappling inside the ring. This is outside of Drasher's wheelhouse. This may work, and it is working to Skyros' advantage right now.
Went up on that shelving there. And Matty's been lenient with them here. He's telling them to get back in the ring, but to no avail.
Well, it is at the discretion of referee Matt Durline. He realizes this is a high-profile match for True. It's a title match. He doesn't want to see it end in a count-out, so he's allowing these guys to take a few liberties.
Hard off the hardest part of the ring, that ring apron. Right on the corner. Oh. Drasher firing back with chops.
With those injured hands as well. You can see him wincing and holding his hand after he chops. Now just sending look like maybe even a closed fist right to the jaw. Skyros dropped like a sack of potatoes. Now back into the ring. Drasher's starting to feel a little bit now.
He has the momentum on his side. Kick right to the midsection.
Off the ropes. Oh, man, draped right across the top rope there. Skyros.
I'll tell you what, this whole match, every single time Drasher comes back, it seems that Skyros is one step ahead of him.
Almost like he saw it coming, and now he brings him down again with that clothesline, but he's not capitalizing.
Drops down, sloppy cover.
That's right. Very blasé.
You know as well as I do, you're not putting Clay Drasher away like that.
No, certainly not. You got to just assume it was insulting way to pin him, and now with the arm control, trying to bring Drasher up to his, oh man, grabbing the hair and pulling him right back down.
Skyros denying it, of course.
Right back to a wrapping that arm up.
He has a torque behind his back.
Oh, nasty. Look at that. It's just impressive.
Torting his body into different predicaments, stretching the back ligaments in that shoulder.
Now just taunting. Clay couldn't tap out even if he wanted to.
No, he has him pretzeled up pretty good.
Oh, now grabs him. Rolls him up quick. Almost on right there. Oh, now boots to the jaw as Skyros continues the offense. Right back in control.
Skyros so quick. Winding up that arm.
Top. Oh, using some leverage from the top rope there. Oh, man.
Punch right in the back of the head. Nothing fancy
What
about
a
that.
jerk. Jeez.
Once again, turning the wrist.
And grabbing that injured hand that he's been working on. Oh, man. He gets himself a moment. Raises those boots.
This is the opening he needs.
Crowd getting behind the champ. Going for something. Oh, man. Big Ron Simmons spine buster.
Sat him right down, flat on his back.
Right back in control now, not wasting any time. Seems the mind games are over, and Skyros is looking for the win now.
Well, he's got to put him away. He's got him rocking here. This is the time to make his move. He's got to end it right here, Pete.
Looks like he's got a key lock there. Oh. Plenty of leverage there. You can see the pain on the face of Clay there.
Skyros so well versed in the martial arts. To add even that to your arsenal, along with strength, speed, power,
and technical know-how.
added up martial arts.
That's right, and making him a dangerous competitor in there. As the Drasher rolls it over, finally gets his hand loose. But the damage has been done. You can see he's exhausted. Both arms and hands have been worked on this entire time.
And you can see how exhausted Clay is. He's not even getting his hands up.
Oh, go for the cutter. No, misses it.
Right into the armbar.
Trying to bring that arm down.
What he does.
Clay trying to fight it, but to no avail. Now brings him in for... Got the rings of Saturn cinched in there.
And he really hasn't locked in. He's rearing back. Look at the look on his face. You can see the anguish on Clay's face.
You can almost feel the title falling away from the waist of Clay Drasher. Drasher's going to dig deep here.
But he's fading fast, Pete. He's fading fast. You can see his eyes are rolling back in his head, trying to contort his body, trying to will himself over to that rope, trying to get the leg, and he does.
Barely gets it over there, stretches as far as he can, breaks up the pin, but now Skyros brings it right back into the middle and puts it right back in. Relentless and vicious Skyros is.
Really wrenching it back.
I don't know if we've ever seen Clay in this much of a predicament in one of his title defenses here, Paul.
No, he's got himself in trouble. And really, look at he still has not let that go, Jaxon.
Well, Drasher has his feet out front.
He's gonna have to break it down.
Keeps it in for all 4 counts that he's allowed, getting as much punishment in as possible. And now staying on that arm, but Clayton turns it around and sends Skyros crashing hard to the outside.
He hit hard on this wooden floor here. No padding here at the True Mill.
This might be the moment of rest that Clay needs. Skyros on the outside. You can see Clay on the inside trying to get a feeling back in those hands. Skyros slow to get back up on his feet.
He's taking every second he can. He hit that floor hard.
Now get back in, head of steam. Drasher with a boot right up. Skyros pissed. That gets out of the way. Oh! Nails with a couple of big forearms.
Drasher's feeling it here. Oh, man!
Beautiful. Enziguri to the back of the head now, cinches him in. Oh, man. Jumped up for some momentum, came down with that European uppercut to the back of the head and the neck area. 2 count only, however.
I'll tell you what, he has really exuded a lot of energy, Clay Drasher. How much more does he have left is the question. Both men laid out. Pete, what's it going to take here for Clay to put him away?
And now Skyros calling for a timeout, but lulling him into a false sense of security, and Drasher fell for it.
Just a ruse. And oh, man!
Oh, man!
That was a half dropkick, half Enziguri, and caught him with both. Scoops him up.
Fireman's carry. Sends him crashing down, goes for the cover. Referee position. 2 count only. Drasher still able to get that shoulder up. Title still around his waist for now, but for how long? Skyros just relentless.
Crowd chanting, let's go Clay.
Plains, PA is Clay Drasher country.
Scoops him up by the neck. Look at, you can just see his body language.
Oh, man.
It's all instinct right now.
Slapping the chest down, getting the grip away. Drasher trying to create some space in between. And now Skyros taking his gloves off. Oh, man.
They are head-to-head, face-to-face.
Oh, yeah.
Poked him right
Wait a
in the
minute.
eyes.
Poked him in the eye. Faked us all out. Now with a flurry.
Oh, he's blinded.
Oh, man. Nasty rising uppercut there. Clay in the prone in the corner. Here comes Skyros. Big forearms. Now from across. Oh, man.
Knocked him right down.
Skyros, the man is a machine. He just won't stop going.
He smells.
Up to the middle. No, Drasher out of the way. Picks him up. Oh!
Double knees right to the side of the head.
Nails him with a glass of root beer. Didn't get all the momentum that he usually does, but took what he could get. Now crawls over. Can't get the pin right away. That might be it. Oh! Took too long to get over there for the pin. Gave Skyros just enough time to recover.
That extra second was one more chance for Skyros to get out there. That extra second that took him to get over proved to be the end.
Now Skyros knows he needs to get it in the bag. Picks him up.
Skyros clubbing at the back. Drasher
Picks him up.
Oh,
Man!
he was trying to get him up for the pile driver.
Tilt-a-whirl sends him in. Drasher out of the way. Skyros.
Right
Jesus
to his face.
Christ! Picks him up. Goes for that cemetery gates. Nails it in the ring. Goes for the cover. And that's it.
Drasher
Here
with
is
a
your
fantastic
winner,
match.
and still True Wrestling Big Gun Champion.
I'll tell you what, Pete. He was tested tonight, pushed to the limit, and Clay Drasher proved tonight why he is the Big Gun Champion here at True Wrestling.
Clay Drasher fighting at less than 100%, leaving a footprint right in the middle of the face of Skyros, and in return taking that belt back and putting it right around his waist, retaining that Big Gun Championship. Holy smokes, what a defense. Woo!
Great match.
Hell yeah, man. Mark another win up in that win column for Clay Drasher. and add to the list of successful title defenses. Great seeing that. Take care. Skyros had a plan, but wasn't able to see it through all the way.
I'll tell you what, impressive showing by Skyros. One tough cookie there.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to see him in the ring.
Unbelievable.
But wait, there's more. That's right, 2 more. Thank you, Brad.
You know, I just have to say one thing. We might run events here in some crappy old silk mill, but damn it, do we have great action, huh? Are you guys ready for some more?
Sean Andrews working blue tonight, saying, damn.
Well,
Goodness
the
gracious.
following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the True Wrestling Championship!
Although this match has been a long time in the making, Jason Furious, a long time stalwart of the Northeastern independent wrestling scene, often overlooked, and now deciding that he was not going to wait for his opportunity, he's going to take it. We saw a drastic change in his attitude as of late. He is a different person. And now he gets what he has been campaigning for months, a shot at Trajan Horn's true heavyweight championship.
You said a different person, that doesn't make you a better person. But I'll tell you what, he feels overlooked here, as you said, at True Wrestling. And sometimes there's only so much you can take before it pushes you to that breaking point. And Jason Furious has surpassed that breaking point.
Well, you know, I'll be the devil's advocate. Although his attitude is not that great right now, he has a point. He's always been an incredible talent in this scene for years. Over a decade, he's been up there putting on the fight of his life on every show he's at, and still, promoters overlook him for the main event. And now, he kind of has a point, and now he's taking his shot, making sure that Trajan Horn has to give him this shot.
Well, Chubby Daddy has fought them all off here, the True Wrestling champion.
He is your
And
true
he is a fan
wrestling
favorite here.
champion!
Coming down to the smooth, sultry sounds of the James
Chubby
Gang, led by the
Daddy!
only eagle that matters, Joe Walsh.
Trajan Horn!
Funk number 49 blaring through the speakers here at the True Mill. And the Chubby Daddy is here.
And these fans love him.
Last time we saw these two together, Jason Furious viciously attacked Trajan Horn, bloodied up his ear. That's how he got Trajan to say, okay, fine. Whoa!
Yes.
Oh, God!
He jumped right on top, jumped him at the bell. Here, Carter was trying to the side of the head. He just hit him with the belt. And look at Trajan. You can see the look on Trajan's face.
I just want to point out that Furious tried to dive on the outside to Trajan Horn,
His foot got caught on the ropes.
and the ref held him back to delay him. He still landed on his damn feet. Trajan Horn has not been in the ring yet, so I don't believe the bell has rung. This match has not officially begun. We're right at the beginning of the attack. He grabbed Trajan's belt and hit him right in the side of the head with it.
And you can see, look, Trajan still hasn't cleared the cobwebs. He caught him by surprise.
He's dazed, absolutely. His face is even a little pale. I don't know if you noticed that.
Well, I could just see his eyes when he was over here looking all around. He could have been concussed with that belt. And he's just kicking the Chubby Daddy, laying right in the front. Oh, Harden over to check on him.
Furious in the ring celebrating. This match is still not started. Off the ropes. Oh! Horn cuts him off, goes for the tope suicida, but Horn saw it coming, raises the forearm, and hangs him up on the ropes. Oh man, brings him down the hard way.
They're moving that whole section out now as
Goes for the Uranagi, but Furious fast on his feet, caught himself.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Jesus!
I'm gonna ride on the wild side.
They cleared out an entire section just so Trajan could throw Furious right into the third row.
And he did.
Horn celebrating out there. Furious still all the way in the back by the merch tables.
Carnage everywhere.
Oh, man. The champ using a chair, which is fine because the match has not begun yet.
As soon as Trajan gets in, it will. He's holding his shoulder, and there's the bell.
We are officially underway as Chubby Daddy raises that forearm, takes a little strut. He gets a big back elbow to the side of the challenger.
Well, we talked earlier about poking the bear, and that's exactly what Jason Furious did.
Jason Furious. Oh, God! Big Saito suplex nearly throws him right out of the damn ring.
He put him right in the corner there hard.
Throwing him around like a damn ragdoll. Furious now fighting back.
Furious kicked right to the side of the head of the Chubby Daddy. Furious going up top.
Oh,
Double
God.
knees right across the chest.
Just dead weight coming right across the solar plexus. Now going to the cover. 1 count. Champion says, you're not going to 2 on me, son. And that looks like just a blatant choke by the challenger.
Yeah, nothing fancy about that. Stuck his hand around his neck and squeezed it.
Oh, God. Jason Furious, the angriest man out of San Bernardino, California I've ever met. Now send to the champ across the way. No. Horn reverses it.
Nice toss over by the Chubby Daddy.
Oh, God.
Rolls right on top of him. And again.
Man, Cannonball senton 2 count only. And the Daddy of the Galaxy feeling it. Crowd getting behind the champ. Oh, looks like the challenger's going to the eyes. He's got his thumbs in his eyes almost.
And trying to take any advantage he possibly can.
But Horn's hair was down around him. I couldn't see it. Oh, raises the knee, gets him right in the temple there. Horn on the outside now. Furious follows him up in the...
Just kick right to the side of the face.
Nothing fancy, just drops a boot. And now posing on the runway like a West Coast model. Send the champ back into the ring, can't win that title on the outside.
And Furious knows that, and he's just stomping away.
Oh, God. Furious, ever since he changed his attitude here, his in-ring style has changed as well. Usually he's all about high-flying, a lot of technical stuff from the top rope, and now he's much more brawler. You see him just straight up kick his... Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! Incredible combination by the champ. Now picks Furious back up. Daddy Driver 20.
Furious tried to reverse that, roll it up.
Oh, God, comes back. Oh, jeez! Finds the mark. Bullseye right to the chin. Needs to follow up. Trajan Horn can't get over there to roll him over for the pin.
Both men are left out here laid out in the middle of that ring. Referee Carden beginning to count. Crowd chanting for the champ, Chubby Daddy.
I think both of those guys were out just for a moment. No movement, but now both up. Oh. Oh, man. Just nailing each other at the same time. Forearms back and forth.
I'll tell you what, I think Furious is going to get the worst of this exchange.
Now peppering in rapid-fire European uppercuts. Oh! Fast, educated feet of Furious. Oh!
Furious, you think you have him down. He spins right out, delivers the next move.
That's right, hit him with that ham sandwich. Now pulling back up, possibly looking for the side of fries. Oh! Trajan catches him. Brings him crashing down, gives himself a moment. Now, Chubby Daddy getting back to his feet.
Oh, man.
Furious. Woo! Half and a half suplex. Still can't go for that cover. Both men just taking such a beating.
This has been a physical match. Daddy has him up.
Oh, man.
Power bomb, he held on.
Rolls him through. Going for that daddy driver, maybe. No, Furious through the legs. Pulls him around with the ripcord. Oh, punches him straight in the face.
Nothing fancy about that.
Certainly not. And another one.
Both men.
Ducks it. Now sets him up. Woo!
Kick out at 2 3/4.
Furious gets that shoulder up. But you can see Chubby Daddy is rocked.
Well, both men are rocked. Like I said, this rigorous pace, it's been very physical from the get-go. Furious jumping Daddy before the bout even started, and both men fatigue is setting in here.
Well, there's no love lost. These guys have a deep-seated hatred for each other. Oh, now roll the champ through.
Snaps him over.
Oh! Just a nasty kick right to the face. Goes for the cover one more time.
Almost a new champ.
Trajan still rocked. Furious now going to familiar territory. Keep your eyes on Furious.
He's made his living up there over the years.
Oh, big swanton bomb onto the champ.
He's got to cover him. He's got to cover him, Pete. He's wasted too much time.
He's calling for something else. He's confident. Thinks he's got enough time. Right back up to the top. What's he got in mind? Now Trajan sees it. Oh, pulls him down. Sends him crashing. Could be the opportunity that Trajan Horton needs to get that advantage. Pull out something big and get that win. Needs to keep that belt around his waist.
Crowd getting behind the champ, trying to will him, get him to that vertical base.
Up to a count of 7 now.
Both men now up. Oh,
now.
And back, that'll break the count. Oh, he counted him out.
Double count out.
Well, Jeff's right. Both men did not get their feet.
Looked like a double knockout or a double count out. What is he going to call for?
Well, both men did not get to the vertical base before he hit 10.
Crowd saying they want more. I don't know if they have more in the tank.
Let's turn it up to Sean
I
Andrews.
have just been informed that this match will end in a double count out.
Whoa.
Well, neither man can get to the vertical base. Garden did the right thing.
Your true wrestling champion, the Chubby Daddy, Trajan Horton.
In a fantastic match, Pete, I'll tell you what, I'll sign up for that rematch.
Furious, not happy with the results. And you saw at a count of 8, when both men were on their way up, Trajan Horton knew he wasn't going to make it and threw one more haymaker, landed the shot, took Furious out, and got the double count out. No winner, however. Belt stays around the Chubby Daddy's waist, and now you can see being tended to.
Doctor out to check him out.
Trajan took a straight punch right to the face.
Dr. Ashton out there. And Carden's getting between Furious and Sean Andrews. Furious isn't happy.
Furious worked so hard to get to this position and have this opportunity, only to see it slip through his fingers. I can't imagine that this is going to end here.
I'll tell you what, both competitors gave it their all. Tonight there will not be a winner. I'm sure we'll see a rematch. Maybe March 20th knows.
Crowd here, Plainsmith, will you give it an ovation to the champ, Chubby Daddy, Trajan Horn. He's needed some help to get to the back here. Brad DeMeo out there helping him out. Traveling training partner, making sure to take care of his boy. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere because main event time is moments away. Tony Deppen taking on Ace Austin for the Impact
X Division Championship.
Wow.
They're not going that fast.
Let's
They
hear
might
for
knock
both
him
those
out.
men. Come on. Guys, I know it didn't end the way you want, but I don't think it's over. I really don't. So before we end the show with the main event, I want to thank everybody for coming out. You were all troopers, and don't forget, on Friday, March 20th, True Wrestling returns right here to the True Mill. With that being said, are you guys ready? Come on, I want to hear it. It's the main event. It's the last match. I said, are you ready? The following match is your main event of the evening, and it is for the Impact Wrestling X Division Championship!
Shawn Andrews is going to have a voice tomorrow morning.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
All right, there we go. Thank you very much for your silence there. We don't talk over the entrance of Tony Deppen's We Built This City. Such an action would be seen as blasphemy and heresy. Tony Deppen just announcing that he is going to the UK for his first UK tour in August.
Well, deserving so.
That's right, and about to face Alex Shelley at Spring Break and Mania Weekend with GCW.
You're not going to find someone that works harder than Tony Deppen in that ring.
And he's an incredibly handsome man.
He is.
But he is not in for an easy night tonight, Paul Bo.
Oh, no.
Let me spin some history for you real quick. The last time that these guys met in the ring was 2016 when Ace Austin was only in the business for a year. And that match ended in a no contest when Tony Deppen took some liberties and beat the living hell out of Ace Austin. Ace Austin has an act to grind tonight.
I believe I called that match, to be honest with you.
4 years ago is the last time that these two were in the ring, and Ace Austin has improved and gotten better and seen the world and gained accolades just as Tony Deppen has, and he's got something to prove tonight here in wrestling. Bit of a homecoming for Ace Austin, this being one of his hometowns. Starting off here in this area, some northeastern Pennsylvania independent circuit promotions. Tony Deppen, of course, being local as well, being from Hershey, Pennsylvania. You can see you can see Ace Austin with that X Division title around his waist. He won that in a 5-way ladder match up against Tessa Blanchard, Daga, AC Romero, and Jake Christ.
Crowd already chanting Ace. How do you have a split crowd here? They're going to have cheer for Deppen and Ace.
Well, you know who's going to win this match, Bobo? The fans.
This match is for
being clever, saying, I'm going to get this one. I'm going to get him on this one.
Championship! Introducing first to the corner to my left. He is from the sweetest place on earth, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Yeah, baby! This is Tony Deppen!
Shout out to Tony Deppen's hairless cat.
And in a corner to my right, he hails from Atlantic City, New Jersey. He is your Impact Wrestling X-Division champion. He is the 1 true Ace Austin!
Last time we saw Ace Austin in the True Wrestling ring, he went up against Drasher and challenged him for the Big Gun Championship, coming up short there. However, now he's got some gold of his own.
And there is that beautiful Impact Wrestling X-Division title held high up in the air by Matty Gerwine. And looks like tonight's main event is going to be
Posing for some photographic opportunities here in Tony Deppen.
I'll give you shit.
Ace Austin traveling all over the world as of late, coming back to the northeastern Pennsylvania. You ready, Ace? To meet up with Tony Deppen, who's also been all over the place. Went to Japan last year in August, went up against the great Sasuke.
out in California, I believe earlier last week or earlier this week I saw. Right.
Got some barn burners with some big names. Joey Janela, Nick Gage and GCW going for the heavyweight title not too long ago. He and Daniel Makabe having 4 to 5 star matches every single time. Somebody book that in Northeastern Pennsylvania, please. Now jockeying for position.
An ace into the bridge.
He's with the goal behind. Tony fighting out.
Nice reversal.
Keep low though, making it difficult for Ace Austin to get his advantage. Gets it nonetheless. Trying to get some wrist control now.
Anywhere the body goes, the wrist will sure follow.
That's right, Deppen fighting it though. Now bringing him down, bringing it around. Incredible chain here by Tony Deppen and Ace Austin.
Ace so quick on his feet. And the hammerlock. Deppen trying to step out of him and out. Rolls through, reverses. Oh, nice.
Deppen loves to start up doing the move that he just did. However, he gets to the second part of it, he always switches it up, hoping that they're going to expect one thing. Deppen brings another. Incredibly effective. Now squaring off once again.
Oh man, nothing fancy about that.
Calls for the TNA kick. And nails it successfully now.
Austin in that side headlock right to the ground. Deppen down on one knee. Now steps on the back of the leg.
Swords out. Oh! Goes for a back chop. What a jerk. Now both arms tied up.
Look how he's contorting the body, stretching every ligament, every tendon in the shoulder.
Spreading that rib cage, making it difficult to take deep breaths. Now Ace Austin trying to bring Deppen down to his level. On the canvas, fighting back up.
Deppen's in good position. He's back a little bit. That right foot is back and he can't really get a hold of him.
Comes out of it now. Deppen back in control. Cinches that headlock in nice and tight.
Launch him for the ride.
Puts Austin down. Decides not to go for the snot rocket. Oh! Sees it coming and starts him right back back into that headlock. Deppen slowing down the pace of this match. Ace Austin used to a faster pace. Deppen knowing exactly what to do to keep him off his game.
Well, Deppen's smart there. He knows what he has to do.
You saw Austin trying to shoot him off to the ropes, but Deppen holding on, keeping it right in the middle.
Shoot him this time, and another big shoulder tackle.
Getting him back down, doing a little bit of flossing there. Ace Austin not happy. You can see the frustration mounting now. Now up and over. Deppen catches him again, but Austin saw the chop coming. He passes over.
Final minute action here.
Anything you can do, I can do better, Deppen says. Now rolls through. Ducks the kick, goes for the roll-up. Lets it go. Austin catches the kick, goes for a spinning heel kick, misses, blocks one, blocks another, misses one. Woo!
Incredible.
Beautiful stuff.
Incredible speed by both men.
Crowd showing their appreciation. And now Austin doing a little dance and show he can do as well. Now once again. Oh, nice takeover. Springboard headlock takeover. I like it.
Something you don't see every day, Pete.
That's right. That's a normal thing for an Ace Austin match, and a normal thing for a Deppen match as well. So when these two get together, you're bound to see plenty that you've never seen before. Now,
absolutely.
Now bringing him down with that drop toe hold, Deppen to his knees. Oh man! Just straight up kicks him in the chest, sends him flying. One-handed cartwheel into the leg drop. Cover, 2 count only as Deppen spills out on the outside to get a moment of rest. Doesn't look like Ace Austin is going to give him anything though. But Deppen back in quick.
That's him right off.
Austin returns the favor. Oh, man. Sends it in, attempting to chop directly through the chest of Tony Deppen. Deppen with a no-see-no. But catches a close out of the corner.
Austin hasn't been there in the corner. Sits him right up on top.
Incredibly agile, sitting on the second row, but still able to get Deppen up there. Now a kick to the back of the head, setting him up for something. What? Come on!
Austin took him over.
Oh, man! Cartwheel kick now. Cover. I'd say nobody likes to show off, but damn, that was fun to watch.
That was amazing.
Austin back to his feet now. Deppen still reeling for that kick.
Yeah, Deppen's trying to clear the cobwebs in the corner. A lot of times when Tony Deppen back to see him play Austin corner, just a little bit. I don't think he is this time.
He's definitely hurt over there. Not even getting his arms up to try and block those shots.
Back elbow by Austin.
Sends him flying. Tony in the corner.
Deppen so quick up and over.
Oh!
Went down low on that one.
Knocks the knees out. Oh! Drops one of his own between the shoulder blades of Ace Austin. Kicks the legs out. Big senton. Goes for the cover. 2 count only. Tried to get that pin on surprise. Austin was ready for it. Gets that shoulder up. Match continues as Deppen brings him back up to it on the top. Snapmare over. Talking some trash. Oh, God. He just stomped
Right
on his
ankle. He has his foot right on his ankle there, as you can see.
Oh, man. Taking out the foundation of Ace Austin's offense. You can't fly. You got nothing to shoot off of. And now wrapping those feet up into a Muda lock, looks like.
Yep, got him right there. He has him far enough away from the ropes. Austin's trying to get there.
Almost sent him onto a surfboard, trying to get those arms.
He got his knee right behind his neck.
Now wrenching back, rolling it back, got him in that crossbow. No! Austin rolls through, gets a quick pin. Oh, man! Drop kick finds the mark. Ace Austin down in the corner.
I Big knee right to the side of the head there.
Just driving it in, man.
And you can just see Ace's head going back.
Well, his body's nearly limp. Still gets the kick out though, as Deppen looks to continue the punishment. Oh man, he's just pulling him, treating him like Prince Oberyn, trying to get his thumbs right in the eye sockets. Nobody watches Game of Thrones?
I only know who touched Owens. That's about it.
Close enough as Ace Austin starts firing back on Deppen. Going for that suplex or brainbuster. Now fights out. Man, nasty. Forearm right to the side of the head.
Deppen shaking his fist there.
Still a 2 count only. Deppen trying to bring together his plan. Trying to figure out what comes next. Looks like he's got an idea. In the corner, taking a moment. Oh man, another senton, but Ace saw it coming this time.
He got the legs up, Pete.
Now fighting back. Oh, clubbing blow right to the upper shoulder area of Ace Austin. Oh, cartwheels out of that. Brings the leg lariat up, nails him. Deppen's reeling. Oh!
Got him again.
Fireman's carry position. Deppen fights out. It turns him around.
Ace, those leg kicks are lethal.
Deppen fights out. Gets to go behind. Oh, God! Brought his head down just enough for him to raise the knee up. Innovative offense, and now misses with the kick. Deppen out of the corner. Ace Austin quick, moves out of the way. Springboard. Deppen saw it coming. Gets to the outside.
Man.
Oh, man!
Right into the front row.
Backflip tope right to the outside, right in front of our front row seat holders.
Get their money's worth tonight. Austin picking Deppen up, throwing back into the ring. Oh, another springboard with that leg lariat.
Man, kick out with a 2 count only as Tony Deppen is going head-to-head with an Impact main eventer here tonight at True Wrestling in Plains, Pennsylvania.
Fantastic matchup here so far. Austin.
Now calling for something, might be calling for the fold, his finisher here. No! Deppen tosses him off. Head of steam.
Oh, Deppen up and over.
Austin's ready for him, misses with the clothesline though. Deppen pulls him back first into the corner. Oh! Springboards in. Whoa! Oh man, had both legs hooked on there. I thought that was it. Almost a new champion here.
So close here in our main event here at True Wrestling tonight at the True Mill. Thanks for spending your Friday night here at True Wrestling. Deppen looking hopefully in his eyes to finish him off. He might be hoisting that goal here tonight. Going up top.
Deppen not used to going up to the top rope. Not familiar territory for him, but he's got an idea in mind anyway. Lands on his feet. Went for a double stomp, but missed. Oh, saw that kick coming, got out of the way just in time. Double reversal. Deppen in the corner. Austin in.
Oh, big knee.
Eats a knee. Good God. Deppen comes in with a clothesline, misses.
Oh, man. Rolls through.
Set him up for the Bagorama. Oh, nails it. Oh,
half again.
2 count. Only Deppen gets his shoulder up once again. Wants to get that belt around his waist bad. And wants to in front of this Plains, Pennsylvania crowd. Austin up to the top. Oh! Huge leg drop from the top. Goes for the cover. Come on. Deppen pulling it out once again.
What is going to take Pete to put him away?
Finding it in once again to get that shoulder up. Now on the outside. Referee Van Derline telling Deppen he needs to get back into the ring. He may be saying, forget this, I'm done. I don't want this anymore. Going to the back, look, they're through the curtain. You can hear some physicality in the back, and now they're back out. Ace Austin unceremoniously dumps him back into the ring, but right back out. Now he's going to try and go out the back door.
I'll tell you what, with Austin's out here outside.
Oh!
Back in the ring.
Going outside, catching some locals, seeing some action.
Off the floor.
No, back by that scaffolding.
An old shelving.
Oh, man.
Shelving unit, shelves.
And Ace Austin just got shelved there as Deppen just threw him right into it. Now taking him back. He's going to try and get him in right out the back door. What I tell you, there's stairs back there. Deppen's the kind of guy that's going to try and throw. Oh, I think he threw him down the stairs and closed the door on him.
He did close the door. Deppen's still standing there.
Is that it? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Get the camera up there. Ace off the top!
Oh my God! Off the top of the partition.
Deppen thinking he had a moment to rest. Ace Austin makes sure that he has no such thing.
How did he get up there? Is my question.
I would have a hard time believing that Ace Austin couldn't jump up to the top of that with one jump. So,
crowd showing their appreciation. Everything it's cracked up to be.
picking him up into a burning hammer position. Sending him off. Nice neck breaker, brings him back down. You can see the fatigue is in. Slowly goes for that cover. Oh, man. Deppen still able to fight through the pain.
He's kicked out of 4 or 5 moves that would have put the normal wrestler out. Tony Deppen is not your normal wrestler. 100%. Obviously here.
I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't fight. I gotta get home now. I miss kids.
Back up, come on.
Put it away here. Got him in the corner. Burying his shoulder into the midsection of Tony Deppen.
Up on that top rope as of first.
Pops him up. Oh, man.
He won't stay down for free. This is the only way.
He said this is the only way. Oh, God. Please, have mercy on Deppen. He's got cats. Oh. Oh, God, he just blew a snot right around in the face of the champion and poked him in the eye.
Deppen's going up top. You can feel it. High risk, high reward.
This could be a new champion. Big double stomp.
Cover him. Cover him, Tony.
Oh, man! Avalanche DVD in the corner goes for the pin. That's got to be a new champion here, Plains.
Oh, Tony, just, you talk about reverse, or was that instinct? Got his arm up at the nick of time.
Deppen's still on the offensive, though. Oh, brings it up for a big driver.
Oh, man.
Ace Austin is not human. I don't know what to say.
Both of these men have put it all on the line tonight. They've given it their all. And I'll tell you what, Ace Austin, if he does retain tonight, he's going to know he's in a fight in the morning.
Absolutely. Deppen now sees blood in the water, decides to go for the kill, picking him up by the hair, hands around the throat of the champion. Oh, Austin can't even stay up.
Oh, and Deppen's getting stronger as this match goes on.
Austin can barely hold his own weight up. Now, Deppen putting his foot down in the lower back area of Ace Austin, pulling him up by the hair.
misses.
Misses with that big forward to the back of the head. Oh! Nearly gets his face right off. There's the fold. 1, 2, 3. Got some.
Absolutely unbelievable. Ace Austin maintains here
The
at
X
True
Division
Wrestling.
champion, Ace
What
Austin!
a match. Tony Deppen. I'll tell you now, all the stops.
Pete, I know you and I have called a lot of matches together in the last couple of months. You've seen a lot in your lifetime. I've seen a lot in my lifetime. This is top 5 anywhere, any place, any time on the planet here tonight. Ace Austin, Tony Deppen, they left it all.
There's no doubt that these two took each other to the limit. Deppen wanting that belt around his waist bad, but Ace Austin proving to be too much for him as he remains the Impact X Division champ. But holy hell, what a match at Lanes, Pennsylvania at True Wrestling.
Crowd filing out and they're on their feet.
And now let's see if we see an uncharacteristic show of respect from Tony Deppen. I know where my bet's at. I wish I were a better man, Paul Bowe. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here at True Wrestling. My name is Peter Long.
I'm Paul Bowe. Good night, everybody. Drive home safely. We'll see you next time.